The UAE is building up to the region's leading art fair, Art Dubai, which will be held in March. So what does the future hold for the young yet flourishing art scene in the region? And what are the challenges that still remain? Well, earlier today I spoke with Jill Hoyle, the manager of Tashkeel, an independent resource for artists in the UAE, founded by Latifa bint Maktoum at their new facility in Buckwell. So Jill, thank you very much for having us here. It's very kind of you.
You're absolutely welcome. We're so excited about the opening of this new space here in Buckwell.
Definitely. So we're here. First of all, tell us about Tashkeel and its dedication towards creativity here in the UAE.
Well, Tashkeel was established in 2008 by Latifa bint Maktoum. She's an artist and a curator herself. And she realised that there was nowhere in Dubai for artists, young artists in particular, to meet each other and to see each other's work. And so she opened Tashkeel, and there we have studio facilities in many different disciplines, as well as a gallery, and we operate on a membership basis. So we have an international membership now of more than 160 members in Nadar Sheba.
Wow, that's incredible. So it's very much a network as well as a sort of exhibition and a showcase as well, I suppose, isn't it?
Absolutely. We call ourselves a hub for the creative, and I think that's really what we would like to see ourselves as, a community. Community of artists.
So tell us about the actual venue. We're here now. Tell us about your opening this evening and how it's going to nourish UAE talent as well.
Well, one of the things we've found over the last 3 years is that there are artists who like to work in privacy, to have their own studio space. And all our spaces at Nadar Sheba are communal. So here in Buckwell, we're going to have 6 individual studio spaces for artists to be able to work from. They will also be members of Nadar Sheba, so they can use the facilities there. And we'll have a small gallery space here, which is dedicated to members or to community type of exhibitions. And it will give people who perhaps are working towards a solo exhibition but haven't quite got the confidence to fill an entire gallery to just sort of test the waters.
And it's also, it's any nationality, it's anyone sort of based here in the UAE can join this group, is that
anyone
right?
Who's living and working here in the UAE, and we do have a very, very mixed nationality base for our membership.
So that's another question I was going to ask. With with the UAE being such a multicultural place, along with so many different nationalities, how does that help sort of push the art world out there?
Well, I think it's a very enriching experience, and the fact that certainly at Tashkeel we have so many different nationalities meeting together, discussing each other's artwork, learning from each other. It gives an opportunity to really see how other cultures are thinking and working, and very often actually to see how the thought process is exactly the same, despite people might come from different sides of the world.
Wow, right.
In fact, our next exhibition in Nadar Sheba is going to be based on Arabic proverbs.
Wow.
And we've got many people who've been coming to us. We've had evening talk sessions, and as they've been talking through the proverbs, realise that they equate to different proverbs in their own language and their own culture.
Right, because it's quite interesting how these different cultures can actually get inspiration from each other as well, isn't it?
It's fascinating, and actually not only the different cultures, but we have membership from 18, and so we have from students to very much older and more experienced artists working together side by side, and that brings another really interesting exchange of ideas and experience.
So in terms of the art world, the overview of the art world here in the UAE, what sort of challenges still remain here, and what sort of needs to be done to push it to that sort of high level and standard, do you think?
Well, I think the art world is relatively new here. It's only really within the last 10 years that the gallery scene has really got established, and now it is flourishing with so many galleries having opened up in Dubai. But I think that the start of Art Dubai has made the general public much more aware of the art scene that's happening here. And now that the Dubai Culture and Arts Authority have designated the Buckwell area as a cultural centre, and that they're encouraging galleries and places like Tashkeel to come and to be working out of here, that's also another fantastic step forward.
Do you think we're up to that sort of global level of areas such as sort of Paris, London? They've got, I suppose, that history on their side, don't they?
Yes, it is very new, and I think that one of the things that is making a big difference now is that the universities here have established visual arts degrees, and they are recognising it as a genuine academic area and encouraging students to see it as a potential future career path. And I think that as the parents and the families also begin to recognise that there is some credible future in visual arts, that will also help to move things forward. the next step is to get a postgraduate course here, I think, for the visual art also.
With the different types of art, I mean, there's a huge array of different types of art that people can get into, people produce. What do you think is the most popular? Is there a type of art here that's most popular, do you think?
Well, I think it's difficult to answer that. I mean, I think the younger artists are being more experimental, perhaps in terms of the range of media that they're exploring. There's a lot of photographers in the area, particularly digital photographers, and I think that's been an area that people have felt very comfortable to explore. But I think as the range of visual arts, extends through the education system, then I think that will probably mean a different approach also in to the work of the artists.
So what advice do you have for up-and-coming artists who actually want to further their creative careers?
Keep at it. Be true to your heart. Come to Tashkeel and gain some more skills, and don't give up.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for speaking with us today, and good luck with your opening this evening.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Laura.
Thank you. And up next, we speak to Ainsley Duncombe from LogosDubai.com about his latest deals.